Here are the video solutions for AQA Functional Skills Level 2 Maths, and this is paper 1, which is the non-calculator paper, and this is November 2021. So let's take let's go to question number 1 first. So we want to work out which point is the outlier. So the outlier is one which is sort of a bit of a crazy value, I suppose. So we can see that all of these dots, the two next to A, B, and the ones near D, they're kind of more or less in a line. You could attempt to draw if we ignore this one up here, then we could say, you know, they pretty much follow this pattern. I've already kind of given the answer away by saying if we ignore this value here, and the reason I'm ignoring this one is because this one is the outlier. This one is ridiculously high for its sort of horizontal distance from the origin. So all of these ones here follow a nice pattern. As we are moving along, as we are increasing on the x-axis here, we're just going slightly up each time on the y-axis. However, for C, it's very far up, and as we can see, it's a long way from this line of best fit. So the answer here is C. C is the outlier. Okay, question number 2, we just need to do some column subtraction. So 9, 4, 2, 7, 9, 5. Luckily, both numbers have the same number of digits, so that means laying it out is not too much of a problem. We're going to start from the right hand side. 5 take away 3 is 2, 9 take away 2 is 7, 7 take away 8 can't be done, so this 2 will become a 1, the 7 becomes 17, 17 take away 8 is 9, 1 take away nothing is 1, 4 take away 5 can't be done, so 9 becomes 8, 4 becomes a 14, 14 take away 5 is 9, 8 take away 3 is 5, so the answer is 5, 9, 1, 9, 7, 2. Let's take a look at question number 3. So we want to work out the probability that the item is blue. Well, we know there are 44 items, and the ones that are blue are 24, so that is 24 out of the total of 44. Now this fraction can be simplified. It has asked for a fraction in its simplest form. We've got two even numbers, so divide top and bottom by 2, we can get 12 over 22. The numbers are still even, so we can divide by 2 again, so that is 6 over 11. So the answer is 6/11. Okay, work out 19% of 150. Okay, so it's quite an unusual percentage amount. It's a bit of a horrible number. However, what we're working out the percentage of is quite nice. Now, 19% of 100, whenever I ask a student this question, they never seem to be able to give me the correct answer. The answer is staggeringly easy. 19% of 100 is 19. So if 19% of 100 is 19, then 19% of 50 is going to be 19 divided by 2, and 19 divided by 2 is 9.5. So if 19% of 100 is 19, and if 19% of 50 is 9.5, then 19% of 150 is going to be 19 plus 9.5, and 19 plus 9.5 is 28.5. So there we have it, 28.5. And question number 5, this is a nice question about angles. Work out the size of angle X and angle Y. Well, X is opposite this 115 degree angle, so X is simply 115 degrees because opposite angles are equal. Now X and Y add up to 180, so because they are co-interior angles. And we know that X is 115, so Y is going to be 118, take away 115 degrees, and 118 minus 115 is 65, so Y is 65 degrees. So here's a question where we are comparing weights, grams and ounces. So we know that at birth Ella weighed 3.5 kilos, and we want to know, did she weigh more than 8 pounds? Well, the problem here is we don't have pounds, we've got ounces, and we don't have kilos, we have grams. So first of all, we need to convert 3.5 kilos into grams. So remember that 1 kilo is 1,000 grams, so 3.5 kilos multiplied by 1,000, that is 3,500 grams. Now we also know that 1 pound is 16 ounces, and we want to convert 8 pounds into ounces. So that's going to be 8 times 16. So what's 16 multiplied by 8? I just know that that is 128. However, you would probably a good idea just to use some column multiplication. So 6 8s are 48, 8 carry the 4, 1 times 8 is 8, plus 4 is 12, so 128 ounces. Okay, so we just want to work out, well, what is more, 3,500 grams or 128 ounces? So let's just go and find 128 ounces. So we've got ounces along the bottom here, we're going up in twos, so 128 is just the line just before the 130. So 130 is here, so we are taking the reading at this point here. So we just need to go across. Now for me this is one line above 3,500. Now on the left hand side, or on the vertical axis, we're going up in hundreds, so that is 3,600. So according to the graph, 128 ounces is 3,600 grams. So did Ella weigh more than 8 pounds? Well, the answer is no, because 3,500 is less than 3,600 grams. You probably don't need this final statement here, given that we've got, well, hopefully you've written out some clear working, but we do need to answer the question, which is no, Ella weighs less than 8 pounds. Okay, question 6b. So we've got the birth weights of 7 other babies born on the same day as Ella, and Joe's mum says Ella's weight of 3.5 kilos is more than the average weight of the other 7 babies. Joe says it depends on which type of average you use. Show that Joe is correct. So there are 3 ways we can do the average: the mode, the median, and the mean. Well, the mode is simply the one that is the most frequently occurring, which is 4. The median is the one in the middle, so let's cross off the ones on the end. Keep going until we get in the one in the middle, so the median is 3.6. And the mean is all of these values added together, so 2.3 plus 2.5 plus 2.7 plus 3.6 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, which is 23.1 divided by the number of values, which is 7, and that average will be 3.3. Okay, so Joe's mum says that Ella's weight of 3.5 kilos is more than the average weight. Well, it's more than the mean, but it's not more than the median or the mode. So we can say Joe is correct, because 3.5 kg is less than the median, which 3.6 might as well state what it is, and the mode, which is 4. There we go. Perfect. Okay, and on to part C. So we need to work out the price of what this pack is here. So it's a third off. So what is 1/3 of 6.75, or 6.75 divided by 3? That is £2.25. So this is the discount. So the new price is going to be 6.75 take away £2.25, which is £4.50. And this is the price for 25 nappies. So the price for one nappy is £4.50 divided by 25, and that is £0.18, in other words 18 pence. So how much does she save per nappy? Well, she normally pays 21p, so it's the difference between 21p and 18p. So the answer is therefore 3p. And we are done.